Hi, Precious Art. Thank you for joining us for our weekly vlog. Throughout December, we have been given several powerful opportunities to expand the light of the world in preparation for the events that are destined to occur in 2020. We were told by the Company of Heaven that the unfolding divine plan for 2020 is intended to raise the consciousness of the masses of humanity and transform the surfacing outer world events in ways that have never before been attempted. Through the unified efforts of the Company of Heaven in awakening humanity, we have succeeded in preparing humanity and Mother Earth for this quantum shift. Today we are being asked to implement the final step of preparation for the birth of 2020. If you feel the heart call to be the open door for this phase of the divine plan, please join me now in this holy endeavor. And we begin. I am recalibrating my earthly bodies to receive more light. I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of every person evolving on this planet. I am one with my Father, Mother, God. I am one with the solar logos from suns beyond suns beyond suns. I am one with the entire Company of Heaven. And I am one with all of the beings of light associated with the elemental kingdom and the angelic kingdom. I am one with every electron of precious life energy evolving on this planet. And I am one with every atomic and subatomic particle and wave of energy, comprising the physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies of humanity and Mother Earth. I am also one with all of the spaces in between the atomic and subatomic particles and waves of energy on Earth. Through the divine intervention of this collective body of light beings, I invoke the most intensified frequencies of fifth-dimensional crystalline solar light from the very core of creation that humanity and the earth are capable of receiving at this time. I ask that this crystalline solar light accelerates the divine alchemy that is transforming my carbon-based earthly bodies into fifth-dimensional crystalline solar light bodies of infinite perfection. As it does, I ask that it accelerate the process within the earthly bodies of every person on Earth, in perfect alignment with each person's divine plan and the highest good for all concerned. Now, under the direction of our Father, Mother, God, the fifth dimensional directors of the elements take their strategic positions in preparation for this powerful activity of light. The directors of the air element and the sylphs of the air take their positions at the cardinal point to the north. The directors of the water element and the undines of the water take their positions at the cardinal point to the east. The directors of the earth element and the nature spirits of the earth take their positions at the cardinal point to the south. The directors of the fire element and the salamanders of the fire take their positions at the cardinal point to the west. The directors of the ether element and the devas and devarajas of the ethers take their positions within the sun of even pressure in the center of the earth. Now the directors of the elements sound a cosmic tone, signaling to humanity's body elementals that the time has come to manifest perfection of humanity's fifth dimensional crystalline solar light bodies. Every person's body elemental responds with deep gratitude and an exceptional willingness to heal the maladies in our earthly bodies that they were forced to create after the fall. Now that humanity's elemental vortices have been recalibrated to safely receive the brand new frequencies of fifth dimensional crystalline solar light now bathing the earth, the directors of the elements invoke the mighty Elohim to empower humanity's body elementals with the ability to assimilate and integrate this awesome light into our earthly bodies at an atomic cellular level. Now, all is in readiness. I first perceive my glorious crystalline etheric solar light body. This is the vehicle that is encoded with my full divine potential and my divine plan. My etheric body is associated with the air element, and it is the vehicle that sets the tone or vibration for all of the energy that enters the world through my physical body. As a final step of preparation for the activities of light I will be called to fulfill during 2020, my Mother God, the Holy Spirit, now baptizes my crystalline etheric solar light body with sacred fire. This blessing seals the new fifth dimensional frequencies of the air element within this vehicle. An scintillating force field of infinite perfection is formed. My crystalline emotional solar light body now comes into view. This vehicle is associated with the water element. It is the body through which the love nature of my Father, Mother God is expressed in the world of form. This is my most powerful vehicle. 80% of my life force is released through my emotional body. My I Am presence and my fifth dimensional body elemental step forth to take full command of this vehicle. As they do, the full divine momentum of my Father, Mother God's love begins to flow through my heart flame. The love of God expands through my crystalline, emotional solar light body and forms a cosmic force field of divine love that encompasses the entire planet Earth. This force field of my Father, Mother God's love expands the love flowing through every person's heart flame and opens each person's fifth dimensional heart chakra to new breaths. This enhances the reality that every man, woman, child on earth will indeed succeed in accomplishing his or her goal of ascending into the fifth dimensional realms of light with the new earth and the rest of our solar system. My Mother God now baptizes my most powerful crystalline emotional solar light body with sacred fire. My feeling nature becomes one with the feeling nature of God. My emotional world is now filled with God's infinite love and all of the various aspects of God's wondrous love. This blessing seals the new fifth dimensional frequencies of the water element within this vehicle. An scintillating force field of infinite perfection is formed. My crystalline physical solar light body comes to the fore. My physical body is associated with the earth element. The limitless physical perfection of my I Am presence is reflected in my magnificent crystalline solar light body. My I Am presence and my fifth dimensional body elemental take command of this vehicle. My crystalline physical solar light body is composed of fifth dimensional crystalline cells that are absorbing the new frequencies of light, now bathing the earth and assimilating that light into the atoms and molecules that form each cell of my body. My Mother God now baptizes my crystalline physical solar light body with sacred fire. The infinite physical perfection of my I Am presence is permanently secured in the cellular structures of my physical body. This blessing seals the new fifth dimensional frequencies of the earth element within this vehicle. An scintillating force field of infinite perfection is formed. My crystalline mental solar light body now reveals itself to me. This vehicle is associated with the fire element. My crystalline mental solar light body is one with the divine mind of God. My I Am presence and my fifth dimensional body elemental take command of this vehicle, causing it to blaze like a great sun of light, forming a halo around my head. As the halo of light expands through my mental body, it encompasses all of my crystalline solar light bodies, and I am a radiant sun of light. The sacred fire breath of my Father, Mother God activates my divine mind, and I clearly receive divine thoughts, ideas, concepts, imagination, and all aspects of divine mind beyond imagination. All of these reflections of divine intelligence and divine mind are anchored and reflecting into my outer consciousness as divine enlightenment. My Mother God now baptizes my crystalline mental solar light body with sacred fire. The divine mind of God is reflected through my conscious mind and perpetually reflects through my mental body. This blessing seals the new fifth dimensional frequencies of the fire element within this vehicle, and a scintillating force field of infinite perfection is formed. I am my I Am presence, and I am now abiding on earth in my etheric, emotional, physical, and mental crystalline solar light bodies. Each of my elemental vehicles is now functioning in its full crystalline solar light body of infinite perfection. And so it is. Beloved, I am. Beloved, I am. Beloved, I am. Dear one, I wish you a glorious and enlightened 2020. God bless you. I look forward to being with you next week.